Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I'm Randy and this is a contest entry and it's a contest for Daryl, the Northern Vinyl guy, and his channel name is very apropos as he lives way up there in Northern Ontario. And one of the prizes is he will actually run and jump into a snowbank where it's extremely cold up there, and I think that's what I'm going to pick. I think there's also a gift certificate or something like that, but I'll go with the jumping into the snow. And so with this contest, you need to be a subscriber to his channel, which I am, then answer these 9 prompts and let him know in the comments that you made a video. So let's start with number 1. Share a song lyric that has a unique, unusual, or strange word in it. Well, I'm going actually with a proper name, and it's a Indian actor. He's born in India, but I think all of his movies were made in Hollywood. At least he never made any in his native country. He was in a bunch of Arabian Night movies with Maria Montez, and there he is. It's Sabu. He's also in Cobra Woman, which was Maria Montez movie too. And the song is from John Prine. He actually wrote a song about him called Sabu Visits the Twin Cities Alone. And says, "The movie really wasn't doing so hot," said the new producer to the old big shot. "It's dying on the edge of the great Midwest. Sabu must tour or forever rest. Hey, look, Ma, here comes the elephant boy, bundled all up in his corduroy, heading down south toward Illinois from the jungles of East St. Paul." Just a great song by John Prine. He said it's one of the strangest songs he ever wrote. And Sabu actually died very young. He was only 39, right after getting the okay for a health checkup, and then he has a heart attack a few days later. But just a wonderful song. I heard that he actually did very well financially, so I don't think he really needed to tour like in John Prine's song. I'd also say he uses corduroy in that song, and I don't think that's a very often used word in song lyrics. Let's go to number 2. Show a vinyl record pressing from your collection that is not from the country you live in. Of course, I live in the United States, so I thought this was kind of unique. I'm gonna show the group Japan with a Japanese pressing. Now, Japan was a UK group, kind of glam rock with some punk influences and a little funk thrown in. This is their debut, like I said, a Japanese pressing of Japan. Prompt number 3, if you are from Canada, show an album from a province that borders the one you live in, or in the US, a state that borders the one you live in. And international, there's different rules. You have to look at his video for that. But I live in Missouri in the United States, and actually we border 8 states. And so I had a lot to choose from. I'm choosing a state that is on our northern border. And it's an artist that Steve at A is for Alice, B is for Bob has a man crush on. That is Tommy Bolin. This is his solo album Teaser. He was in the groups Zephyr, spent a short amount of time in the James Gang and Deep Purple. Just an amazing guitarist and amazing in a lot of different styles, which you'll see on these albums, which is, this is Teaser, his debut on an Emperor label. And then the second one, Private Eyes, which was on the Columbia label. He did so much music for a short amount of time because drugs took him at the age of 25, which is pretty amazing. I guess I forgot to say that Tommy Bolin was born in Sioux City, Iowa. Number 4, show a music item paraphernalia from your collection. How about an Elvis clock? I need to put some batteries in this. Whoops. He's still okay. Just a little shook up, Elvis there. And I'm a big fan of all those early rock and rollers, Carl Perkins, Jerry Lee Lewis, Chuck Berry, Buddy Holly, and Elvis as well. Number 5, show an 80s album. I'm going to show the album by Rough Trade, For Those Who Think Young. This came out in 1982. It has singer Carolyn Pope and multi-instrumentalist Kevin Staples. The song was All Touch. It got a lot of airplay on MTV, and that's probably why I bought it. And I guess Dusty Springfield also sings on here. I guess she was having a relationship with Carolyn Pope at the time. But yeah, Rough Trade from 1982, my 80s album. Forget to show the label. They were on Boardwalk. For Those Who Think Young. All right, what's next here? Number 6, discuss the struggle, challenge of collecting music. Well, my problem is that I have too many interests. I have too many genres I like, and so it's hard to collect when you have so many that you could collect. And also I'm a big movie fan, so I have a lot of DVDs as well. And the main problem really is having time to listen and having time to watch, and especially with all the YouTube channels I try to keep up on as well. So that's my main problem, I think. So let's get to number 7. Name a Grail sought-out album that you would like to get in 2025. I'm saying it's an album by this group here, The Go-Betweens. This is their album Liberty Bell and the Black Diamond Express that came out in 1986. I would like to find their album Bright Yellow, Bright Orange, which came out in 2003, but I guess there's only one vinyl pressing of that, and so it's very expensive, over $100. So I might have to just get the CD. I have run across a couple recently Go-Betweens albums, which I'm going to show later in a vinyl find, so it's going to be a secret for right now. Anyway, so that's what it is going to be, an album by the Go-Betweens for my Grail I would like to get in 2025. And prompt 8, show an album that people would be surprised to know you own. I don't know if there's anything I own that would be a surprise to anyone since I have such a varied collection, but I'm going to pick this, and it's the soundtrack to the movie Song of Norway. I actually found this at a thrift store, this is what kind of stuff you find at the thrift stores anyway. But I got it right after I had taken a trip to Norway, and so I haven't actually seen the movie that the soundtrack is based on. The movie did not get good reviews. I don't think this album got that good of reviews either. But it's based on the music of Edvard Grieg. And the Song of Norway is actually an operetta adapted from his music. And he was a legendary Norwegian composer and pianist. Morten Ostat probably knows a lot more about him than I would. Like I said, the film is supposed to have really nice scenery, though, of Norway, even though it bombed at the box office, from what I understand. And the last prompt, shout out a favorite non-VC related YouTube channel you like. Well, I'm also a big movie fan, and I ran across this channel, Neil's Movie Channel, which I will put a link down below. But I saw him, he was going through his DVD collection and showing it, which was pretty amazing. He also does movie reviews on there, and I've been commenting on his videos, and whenever I talk about movies, he'll comment on mine. But yeah, Neil's Movie Channel. Check it out if you're a movie fan. And that's it. Everybody go subscribe to Daryl's channel, and hope everyone's doing well. Thanks.